Hey manifestors, welcome to your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update with myself, Meera Allen. So let's go through these times of when this super full moon is going to be happening. And I do really rely a lot on Yasmin Boland's Moonology book. I'm not paid by her, I just want to give props to where they're deserved. So the keywords this moon, before we get into that, the times is LA, October the 17th at 4:26 in the morning. New York will be 7:26 in the morning, London 12:26 in the afternoon, and Sydney, Brisbane, Australia will be 9:26 in the evening of the 17th. So wherever you are in the world, you can always have a look at what your time is for your full moon. And let's have a look at those keywords that I was jumping into, getting all Aries energy. So we've got potent, releasing again, new emotional beginnings, and powerful love. And I wanted to add purpose and passion to that as well, because when we have the sun in Libra, end of Libra season, shout out all my Librans, happy birthday to you guys. And then we've got that craving for harmony, balance in our relationships, ease and grace in everything that we do, harmonious environments. It's nice to be back home, bit jet lagged, bit tired, but it's okay. So finding that balance in that equilibrium of our relationships. So we've got that Libra sun is giving us that energy. But then we have the moon in Aries. And moon in Aries is like the opposite of that. It's I want to get this done for me. I want to focus on this. I want to be task orientated. What's happening with my purpose and my drive and my mission and my work. So it's that ram, And what's the relationship between a ram and a nice little delicate scales that are trying to keep their equilibrium and their balance? So keeping that equilibrium, keeping that balance, but also really using this energy to help you get stuff done. Get into alignment where you can really, I keep using the word purpose, combine your passion and your purpose really well together. I've definitely been challenged on that in terms of boundaries and staying focused on the path that I've decided to focus on, because I'm having such a work change, career change in life right now, and I'm really putting my Aries self forward so that it does bring balance in my life, and having those boundaries with conversations, people, my time and my energy and how it's used, even people knowing really where I am and what I'm doing, and keep maintaining that privacy. So for me, that's been a huge change. So I wonder where for you in your life, in your chart, are you thinking, okay, I need to re-steer and redirect my alignment? So Aries can do that. Before you ram yourself forward, find what it is that gives you that equilibrium and then shift, especially in the next couple of days. It's a really amplified time for that. We also need to be a little aware of the element of fire. What is your relationship to the sun? The southern hemisphere, we're going into the warmth. Northern hemisphere, you guys are going into the cooling. So finding where your relationship is with the sun. How much time do you get sun on your skin? I went to the ocean yesterday, so I got my salty wild hair happening today. So, going into that element of sun. Maybe it's as literal as lighting a candle and doing some candle gazing. It may be as simple as just sunbaking, letting your solar plexus have the sunlight on it and amplify that Aries part of you. If you're not feeling passionate or motivated, get that sun energy back into you. The other thing would be balancing that with the moon energy, the cooling. So even though it's a moon in Aries, the moon is always the cooling element on the planet and governing the water element on the earth. So when you think about your waters, that's our blood. When you think about your fire, that's your digestion, that's your core. So when you want to think about the balance between these two, your waters, your fire, and Libra being air, what are we breathing? How much time do we breathe in nature? How much time do we spend in the sun? How much time do we balance our elements, our water? So you think about God's creation being the elements within us that give us life, our earth, our water, our fire, our air, our breath, and our ether. I had a vocal coaching client yesterday, and to get access to her voice, she actually needed to build a bridge between her solar plexus, her energy of powerful fire, where her real sound came from. That solar plexus, that core energy, that power and strength from deep within. Aries lets us access that power. So access that in your core. Choose what you want to eat. What foods do you digest easily? What do you use to connect to the element of the sun or fire or candles or incense, or putting your face to the sun and enjoying and basking in that creation of light? You know, how do you commune with that? What is your silent prayer to that beautiful energy of the sun, or Shala, that beautiful Father Sky, Father Sun energy? So how do we connect to that? So I hope you guys got some balance between what this full supermoon is with an eclipse. So there is a mini eclipse happening at the same time. So it's eclipse season always does that. We get to, it can be intense, but it also gives us a bit of grace. We get to wipe that slate clean and start again. And you can constantly be in that state of renewal. And that's what the world is. We're in this, we're in these cycles, we're in these rhythms. And, people that plant fruits and vegetables, you guys know the lunar rhythms because, well, you plant your seeds on a new moon, you harvest closer to a full moon. You know when you're getting those rhythms, that cycle, that rhythm of growth, and where things are in the phase. So we are in a phase of where we get to release again, we get to shed the old version of ourselves, and we get to reinvent ourselves, especially with that leadership in Aries. I'm sorry if you can hear my washing machine going off over here, but I need to get on with my mega list of things to do on this full moon. So I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful full moon in Aries with that sun in Libra, and getting that supermoon of yourself, your passion, your purpose, your potency amplified, but giving you that Libra balance at the same time. So Aries in the moon, Libra in the sun. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to my channel, that little bell button or whatever. I only do pretty much a new moon at a full moon. So every fortnight I stay on this rhythm, gives me rhythm, keeps me sane. So thank you guys. And for those of you that have been watching for years and years, I appreciate you. And all the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys as well. And I'll catch you on the next video. And who knows where from.